Hey guys, it's Tel from Oshawa Bushcraft. What I got for you today is a couple of clips from Jordan and I's trip to Algonquin Park. Now I know this is a little late. I waited to get this out to you because I wanted to make sure it was right. Now, on our first night there, we're sitting around the bonfire. It's about 9:30 at night, and in the distance we hear a wailing that was so loud I thought it was a police car or a fire truck going down the highway. And then it occurred to me, A, that highway would be barren at night. There's no reason for him to have his sirens on. And B, the highway was a long way off. We shouldn't have heard him. So I got up from the bonfire and I walked a little bit out of camp, and then it occurred to me what we were hearing was wolves howling in the distance. And I don't really mean distance. This was so loud, we thought it was a police car. It was only just on the other side of the water, so that'd be the Madawaska River that I fell in. And it was very loud. So I ran and I grabbed the camera and I got back, and sure enough, a minute later, they started up again. And I got it on film that first night. Now, it's not very riveting film to watch. You just gotta listen. So if you got some headphones, put them on. If not, crank your volume right up. Now, the second and third nights we were there, we went out at that same time and we howled out across the water, and sure enough, we got them all howling back at us again. And to a lot of people, the wolf howls are a significant part of Algonquin Park. My dad used to tell me about when he was a kid and he went up there, even the guys that were going up there to party and drink on the weekends would make it out for the wolf howls at night. And it was a regular thing during the summer. One night a week, the rangers would hold it. You'd see hundreds and hundreds of cars going down the highway to be at this wolf howl, where the rangers had tracked the wolves by howling to them at night and figured out where they'd be that night. And you'd find hundreds of people being perfectly silent out on the side of the highway somewhere, and they would howl out to these wolves and they'd get them all howling back. So here comes the clips. I'm going to put a little subtitle in so you can tell when the second and third night starts. And stick around right through to the end, because I'm going to show you, or tell you guys what happened next.
One.
Nice.
Shh. Give me a picture. I caused a rumble in the Bronx.
All right, guys. After that third night, this is our last night in the park, we heard them howling again, and they sounded like they were right on the other side of the water to us. Jordan and I got looking at the map, and we saw that there's an old railroad line that runs on the other side of the water, and there's a hiking trail back there now, or a bike trail. And we looked just upriver a little bit. There was a path that would let us cross the water, and we could get into that trail. We could get over where they were. We thought, oh, that'd be cool. Let's go check this out. So it was about 11:30 at night. We overdressed for the conditions. We carried a fair bit of gear with us. So if we got lost out there, because one of our rules is not leaving camp at night, but even at worst case scenario, we'd be comfortable out there anyway. And we headed out. Now we get out to this old bike trail, and we only walked in 20 feet. There's a placard there explaining the significance of the clearing we were standing in front of. We got our flashlights out, we were reading this placard, and we hear footsteps out in the long grass. We shine our lights out, and doesn't here come a big wolf with a leg of something in its mouth, not 20 feet in front of us. Runs across and stops in front of us and stares at us, and it gets its orange eyes glowing back at us. And we're both frozen there thinking, no way, what are the odds seeing a wolf out here? That's incredibly rare. And we hear more footsteps, and here comes two more, about the same size, and they go out there and stand with their buddy and look at us. And my first thought was, we heard about 30 of them. So I'm trying to scan the tree line at the same time and look for the rest of them. My second thought was, we didn't bring the camera. A, it was pitch black outside, and our chances of shooting anything were really slim anyway. And these things stood out in front of us for a good 5 minutes. And Jordan and I are scanning the tree line with our flashlights trying to find the rest of them. Then we look back, and the three we were looking at that were right in front of us are gone. We're like, uh-oh. And that was it. We went down this bike trail for miles and walked in the dark and listened and howled and walked all the way back, didn't see a damn thing. But getting that close to wolves, that's incredibly rare in the park. Bears, moose, all the time. You got to chase them out of the campsites. The moose will stand in the middle of the road and honk back at your car. But seeing wolves is very rare, and that was really special. So we got really lucky this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed the clips. And until next time, this is Tel from Oshawa Bushcraft. Go inside and have some fun, guys. YouTube will be here when you get back.